They didn't plan it. There was no special occasion, no milestone to mark, no cameras waiting. It was just another evening, one of those rare in-between nights when the world feels still enough to listen. The kind of night that doesn't need anything added to it because somehow it already feels full. David Licauco and Barbie Forteza had slipped into that quiet rhythm without realizing it. Easy, unannounced, and real. They weren't trying to be anything other than what they were. And that's what made it feel different. He had looked at her that night like she was something familiar and brand new all at once. Not in the dramatic, sweeping way you see in movies, but in the way someone looks when they finally allowed themselves to admit they've already fallen long ago, quietly and all the way. She noticed it too. You could see it in the way she softened when she met his gaze, her posture relaxing like she didn't have to hold anything up anymore. Like in his presence she was allowed to just be. They talked, but less than usual. Not because there was nothing to say, but because silence between them didn't feel like emptiness. Felt like understanding. The kind you only get when two people have slowly, tenderly unraveled each other over time. Every glance held more than a sentence could. Every smile was a conversation. He reached for her hand with the kind of intention that doesn't ask for permission. She let him. Their fingers fit together too naturally to be accidental. And when she leaned in, resting her chin on the edge of her other hand, eyes searching his face, it was almost as if she was trying to memorize the moment without making it obvious. But it was obvious to anyone paying attention. There was something unfolding between them, not loud or rushed or theatrical, just real. The way he listened when she spoke, like her words mattered more than anything else around. The way she tilted her head when he laughed, watching him with this quiet kind of pride. These were things you couldn't fake. These were things that don't need to be said out loud to be understood. Later, when the night had stretched long and the world outside had gone quieter, she shifted closer. He didn't speak, just let his arm fall naturally around her shoulders. Her head found him like it had always belonged there. And in that stillness it didn't feel like anything needed to be decided or defined. It just was. And that was enough. When they finally stood, their steps slow and unhurried, they didn't look back. They didn't need to. Whatever had passed between them wasn't tied to one evening or one place. It had been building quietly, patiently, underneath everything. And now, finally, it had found its way to the surface. Not as a confession, not as a surprise, but as something that had always been waiting.